With races all over the globe, ever wonder what impact Formula One has? Formula One isn't just the world's fastest sport. It's a global juggernaut transforming economies, igniting cultural movements, and redefining sustainability. From billion-dollar race weekends to fans uniting across continents, F1's impact is massive. Buckle up as we explore how this high-octane world leaves its mark on the planet. Let's start with the money. Formula One races are economic dynamos, pumping billions into host cities. Take the 2023 Las Vegas Grand Prix. It delivered a jaw-dropping $1.5 billion in economic impact, creating 14,000 jobs and drawing a record 315,000 attendees over 3 days. Even in 2024, its second year, it generated $934 million and smashed global TV viewership records for the city, with 97.3 million hours watched worldwide. That's more than the Super Bowl. Miami's no slouch either. Since its 2022 debut, the Miami Grand Prix has contributed over $1 billion to South Florida's economy. In 2023 alone, it added $449 million, a 29% jump from year one, with 275,000 attendees and a global TV audience of 98.6 million. Hotels in Miami-Dade County hit 92% occupancy, and local businesses, from restaurants to yacht charters, saw unprecedented demand. Why the massive impact? F1 races are tourism magnets. Fans from over 100 countries flood host cities, booking hotels, dining out, and snapping up merch. In Austin, the Circuit of the Americas generates $400 million annually and supporting 3,500 jobs. Smaller races, like Portugal's Algarve circuit, still bring in €100 million per event through direct spending on tickets, travel, and local services. Globally, F1's financial engine is roaring. The sport's revenue soared 91.2% from $1.39 billion in 2017 to $2.66 billion in 2024, driven by skyrocketing media rights, sponsorships from brands like Rolex and Aramco, and race hosting fees. Some cities pay up to $60 million just to secure a Grand Prix. For teams, the budget cap of $135 million per season, introduced in 2021, levels the playing field, but off-track, F1's economic ripple effect is limitless, boosting everything from local taxis to global tourism campaigns. F1 isn't just a sport, it's a cultural tsunami. The Netflix series Drive to Survive changed the game, turning drivers like Max Verstappen and Charles Leclerc into global icons. Since its 2018 debut, the show has driven a 99% surge in social media engagement, with platforms like X seeing 1.2 million posts about F1 in 2024 alone. Over 75% of new fans in 2020 were aged 16 to 35, proving F1's grip on younger generations. Races are cultural spectacles. Monaco's Grand Prix blends high fashion and celebrity glamour, with A-listers like Zendaya and Tom Cruise trackside. Singapore's night race fuses futuristic vibes with Asian culture, featuring concerts by stars like Post Malone. In Japan, Suzuka fans create anime-inspired tributes to drivers, while Austin's US Grand Prix sees cowboy hats and barbecue stands alongside F1's sleek aesthetic. Each race weaves local traditions into the sport's global appeal, creating a unique cultural tapestry. F1's influence spills into fashion and lifestyle. Brands like Tommy Hilfiger and Hugo Boss launch F1-themed collections, with sales spiking 30% during race seasons. Social media fuels this, with drivers like Lewis Hamilton, 13 million Instagram followers, and Daniel Ricciardo, 8 million, shaping trends. Fan communities on X and Reddit organize watch parties, create memes, and debate strategies, building a global F1 culture that transcends borders. In 2024, F1's fanbase hit 600 million worldwide, with 40% growth in markets like the US and India, thanks to new races and media exposure. F1's global reach is unmatched, broadcast to 600 million viewers across 180 countries, with 1.9 billion TV hours watched in 2024. But it's not just about viewership. F1 is driving change. The sport's net zero carbon goal by 2030 is reshaping how races are run. Take the Australian Grand Prix. In 2024, it diverted 95% of waste from landfills and powered 80% of its operations with renewables. F1's hybrid engines, introduced in 2014, cut fuel consumption by 35%, and new sustainable fuels for 2026 aim to slash emissions further. Logistics are greener too. F1's freight partner, DHL, uses biofuel-powered trucks and planes, reducing transport emissions by 83% compared to traditional fuels. Circuits like Silverstone and Zandvoort now prioritize public transport and cycling for fans, cutting race weekend carbon footprints by 20%. F1's influence extends to education and diversity. The F1 in Schools program engages 26,000 students annually across 50 countries, inspiring future engineers through STEM challenges like designing miniature F1 cars. The F1 Academy, launched in 2023, supports female drivers, with talents like Marta Garcia breaking barriers in a male-dominated sport. In 2025, F1 Academy races alongside 8 Grands Prix, boosting visibility for women in motorsport. From Saudi Arabia's Jeddah circuit to Brazil's Interlagos, F1's 24 races in 2025 span 5 continents, each leaving a legacy. Host cities invest in infrastructure. Think Abu Dhabi's Yas Marina or Baku's City Circuit, while F1's global platform promotes tourism and cultural exchange. In 2024, 6 million fans attended races live, a 20% increase from 2022, proving F1's growing pull. Formula One is more than racing, it's a global force. It fuels economies with billions in revenue, ignites cultural movements with style and passion, and pioneers a sustainable future. From Las Vegas to Suzuka, F1 unites us, inspires us, and pushes the limits of what's possible. The 2025 season is just around the corner. Where will F1 take us next? Subscribe, hit the bell, and let's race into the future together. Obsessed with F1? Tell us in the comments. Which Grand Prix has the biggest impact on your city? Subscribe for more F1 deep dives, from driver stories to tech breakdowns. See you at the next race.